Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second episode of the Crimham Podcast.
Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, so I've got more things lined up for today's episode. First of all, yes. So, how was your week? How was work this week for you?
Well, nothing really weird happened, which was good. Except for I'm pretty convinced I'm seeing ghosts at the moment in the store. Because every time I look up, I'm like, there's a customer there, turn up, no one there. And it keeps happening at the exact same spot, so I don't know what's going on.
There's no one there, and then they just are there.
Yeah. There's his father who comes in, and his son and daughter, who are both like toddlers, always confuse me for a girl, but in the most funniest way. Because they're like, oh, can we give the stuff to the lady? He was like, oh, that's a man. And then like, the guy's like, oh, that's a man. It's like, no, it's a lady. So it was a lady, and now it's a man.
Oh my god.
And the kids are like, no. And the father's like, we've talked about this. And he says, oh, sorry. The kids put their sweets up, and they, in a really loud voice, like they've just discovered the cure for cancer. They went, it is a lady. And I'm trying not to laugh. You think people are like, oh, you must be embarrassed. I'm finding it hilarious.
So they thought that you were a transsexual?
No, they just think I was a lady in general.
Oh, right.
Like they didn't think I was one or the other. The father's trying to say no. It's always just been a guy.
Right. Oh, I see.
So he was like, oh yeah, there was a lady there, but they changed employees over. That's what he's trying to say.
Oh, right. I see. I thought he was saying that you used to be a woman or a man, and now you're a girl. Oh, that's a bit weird to assume, but
yeah. So the father's just like, oh, I'm sorry about this. I'm just trying not to laugh.
It is a girl.
I just like it. So I was like, oh, pull it up to the guy, and like the kids are just like, no, there's no guy there.
No.
Then,
Do you wear a mask, don't you?
Sometimes.
I
wasn't. The first time they did it, I was wearing a mask. The second time they did it, I just shaven and I wasn't wearing a mask.
Right.
So I kind of looked a bit baby faced.
Right.
And with the long hair that's purple, I guess people just assume.
Kids, yeah. I guess kids would just assume they don't understand.
There was a mother who did the same thing once. It was funny because the mother was like, just put your stuff to the lady. The kid looked at me and started laughing. I started laughing. And the kid had the face was like, she doesn't know, does she? She leaned to the mother and went, that's not a girl. The mother looked at her and, of course it... I'm so sorry. I didn't just laughing.
I'm so sorry. That's brilliant. I get it at work as well, though. Like, but I'm. It's less of an excuse for people who do it to me.
Yeah, you have.
There's no excuse for it, really.
And don't look. I mean, you look less feminine than me. I would argue. Sometimes, depending on the makeup.
Like, yeah, I don't look manly, but I don't think I look feminine. I think I don't know. But like, not that I care at the end of the day, but it's like, I think it's because everyone I work with is mostly female, so they just assume everyone there is a female before they look at my face.
Maybe it's because maybe they
take
see,
it
like,
to the lady at the till, and I'm like,
maybe it's just like when they walk in, they see one of the female staff at the till. So when they walk up there, the time they get to you, they just assume the same female staff is on the till. Unless they walk in eye contact with you all the way, that's a bit creepy. But
no, I think they don't look at me and assume, then they look at me, and then the gentleman.
I wish they would never look at me.
Don't look at me, please. Yeah.
But yeah, that's just work. It's just confusing people, having a laugh.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Had any dreams this week? I mean, I know you said about the one earlier in the Discord.
Yeah, the dream, it was, I'll say for the podcast.
Yeah.
So in this dream, it was like a mafia type game.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was a third person, and it was like 1940s or 50s. For some reason, it started off me playing the game by myself, and I was walking down these steps, and each step got longer, like double the size. So you're just jumping down a step, and I remember actually feeling the pain for some reason. And then you and Derek was like, "Hey, let's play this game all together." I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And we just couldn't get our heads around why we couldn't join each other because it was a single player game.
We all
getting annoyed. So I can't remember who it was, but someone suggested, let's just go to sleep. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
there. And we all went into our individual beds, don't worry, and slept in a train.
Mm.
And then I woke up. That was the dream.
I love that idea. Hold on, guys. Why don't we just go to sleep? Yes, that'll fix everything, I suppose. Don't have to worry about it. We'll be asleep.
It was quite funny. I thought when I woke up, I was like, okay. I mean, I got no sleep basically, so I'm quite tired. But that's not me today.
No, never.
What about you?
No, I mean, I think I had this one where, I can't remember if I said it on the stream or not last time on Monday, but I was on this beach and it was nighttime, and I think it was a mix of you, Adam, and my friend Isaac and Callum. We were all just together, I think. But I think it kept changing who I was with. And then there was these two like hotel buildings, I think, that we went into, like big skyscraper buildings just next to the beach.
Yeah.
I think they were just offices, and I think there was people in the opposite building to us trying to kill us or something.
Actually.
And there was this, I don't know, I remember a giant swimming pool in the middle of the two of them, and I don't really remember a lot from it, but that was the main premise of it. Don't know. Just trying not to die, I suppose.
Isn't that life?
No. Life is trying to live.
Oh, of course, I got carried away.
Me too. Yeah, anyway, I guess that's the dream section over. Dream and the work section.
Yeah.
Weekly recap.
If I don't remember anything, I will let you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Of course.
I've got 4 facts today.
Oh, cool.
To share.
So, I have some facts, but depending if I remember them.
Yeah, I might do 2 now and then the other 2 after what we do next. Fact number 1 is armadillo shells are actually bulletproof, which I didn't know that they were actually bulletproof. I knew they were strong. They're actually bulletproof.
Yeah, I do remember hearing a story of someone trying to shoot an armadillo and reflecting off and hitting him back.
Oh, yeah, that's the fact I've got here. It says one Texas man, of course, was hospitalized when a bullet he shot at an armadillo ricocheted off the animal and hit him in the jaw.
Why would you shoot an armadillo in the first place?
I know, I don't know why you would, unless you're just a hunter, an idiot or something.
Unless being Texan automatically means you just shoot stuff.
I think it might. I think it does, to be honest. I think it's just part of the job of being Texan.
That's the job. Wow, that's like one of the worst places to get shot, because you need to eat.
To eat, yeah.
I guess straws have gone a long way since then.
Yeah, of course they have. Jaws of...
straws. You can just have everything through a straw.
Oh, straws.
And jaws.
And jaws. Straws and jaws. Yes. Straws have evolved. Yeah, of course. Fact number 2, which sounds weird, but firefighters use wetting agents to make water wetter.
That sounds like something that would make sense, but sounds like it would be in a movie as well.
We make the water wetter. Apparently they use chemicals to reduce the surface tension of plain water, so it's easier to spread and soak into objects, which is why it's known as wet water. So firefighters use wet water.
You ever shot a fire hose before?
No, but I think as a school trip we went to the fire station, learnt about firefighters, and watched this weird video about 2 bees lighting matches or something. It was like a cartoon video, I remember it.
No, it's real life.
It's 2 bees lighting matches, and I think they fired a hose and we got to hold it a bit.
Yeah, I think we had something similar where the fire. Sorry, I hear you yelling downstairs for some reason.
Oh.
The fire people came to us, and then they was like, "Shoot the fire hose," and try to pull on the levers. Like, you can't, can you? Because you're weak or some shit. I was like, yeah, I am. I'm a toddler.
I bet you can't, can you? Because you're weak. You're not like a...
It's probably not what they said, but that's what I imagined to say. I remember hearing this fact. I don't know if it's true. Apparently, most fires in the United States were caused by firemen.
How ironic.
Because I can't remember. It was not like people had been there for a while. Apparently, it was like an age between 18 and 27.
Yeah.
So it's quite young. And apparently, I think the ones who did always have like some odd history with something. And I guess logically it's just them trying to keep busy. Or if there's a fire, we're always in a job, which would make
keep
sense.
himself in the job. Yeah.
But I don't know if that's a true fact. I just remember hearing someone say that to me once.
I wouldn't doubt it. As long as they do it in empty buildings.
You should hope, but apparently to what I heard, it wasn't always empty buildings.
That's a crime.
I
Arsonist firefighters. Oh, God. Okay.
What's next?
I'm going to talk about the new games coming out this month.
Oh, nice.
The main ones mainly, and one that I just want to talk about just because I think those franchises are stupid. So obviously we got Far Cry 6 coming out. I think that comes out in like this week. I think.
It's the only time I'm actually like hyped for Far Cry game.
Yeah, I'm hyped for it. I hope it's a bit different. I like the look of it though. It looks
there
like
is gameplay. It does look different. The same but different, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I've seen some gameplay, but not a lot because I don't like to like overexpose myself too much. I like to let it be quite, a surprise, I guess.
I got a weird side tangent about Far Cry 6.
So
I remember I told you a dream about a year or two ago.
Yeah.
I had a dream with Far Cry 6 in it. Don't remember.
Faintly, I think I remember you telling me.
It started off like in a normal Harry Potter like location where it was like wizards and witches, and for some reason it just morphed into Far Cry 6 somehow with the same people in it. And from what I remember, the Far Cry 6 location looks eerily familiar to what actual Far Cry 6 looks like.
Oh.
So the only difference is there's still Hogwarts in the beginning area.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably not there.
Yeah. I just thought that'd be an interesting thing to say.
Obviously, the other main game is Back 4 Blood, which is basically the new Left 4 Dead game. It's made by the same people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that looks pretty fun. A zombie shooter game, 4-person co-op.
So probably get that as well.
Yeah, I'll get that at some point. Alan Wake remastered, but I've not played the normal one of Alan Wake before.
I've played a little bit. It's fine. Just shine a light on the enemy to weaken him, then you shoot him.
Yeah, it looks alright.
More of a psychological game, I believe.
Yeah. Was it made? Didn't they
make people who did Quantum Break and Control and the first 2 Max Paynes?
Oh,
I believe.
Yeah. Mediocre games, in my opinion.
Max Payne 1 and 2 are good.
Oh yeah. I've only played. No, I haven't. I've played Control, and obviously we don't really enjoy that.
No, I enjoy the gameplay. Just the map design is
atrocious.
I think it's trying to be like a roguelike type game with the map where everything's Metrovania type game. I mean, where the map is just a kind of maze-like, and you're meant to memorize it like that. But I don't feel like it works in this scenario.
No. I just found it too confusing. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have continued playing it. But... And of course, this month, the game of the month, I'm sure you know what I mean, is FIFA 22.
Oh, FIFA. Yeah, I completely forgot that thing existed.
Exactly, yeah.
I think about the trailer for it. That was the other week. That was about it. A normal guy CGI morphs into a computer version of him, and it's meant to look like lifelike, but it just looks so funny, because it looks terrible.
Doesn't look like the same guy.
No.
So FIFA 22. Obviously, we have our opinions on those franchises. To me, they're absolutely pointless, and obviously you get the criticism. It's like, every COD game's the same, every Battlefield's the same. But it's like, to me, FIFA, they literally change nothing. Because it's not like you can change eras with FIFA. It's like, it's just football. You can't go, I don't know, World War II FIFA.
Basically, the only thing I believe they changed is, box art, probably the menus, update the graphics ever so slightly, but not enough to notice. I think they run on the Frostbite engine for some reason, like they need to. That's about it. I know, I think it was FIFA 20.
Yeah.
They were going to release that on the Switch, but instead they just rebranded FIFA 19 as FIFA 20, and then they put it on the Switch. but they also took out more features.
Less features.
So it was you had like less features than the original 19, I believe it was. And there was just like there's like literally zero excuse if they can get Doom Eternal running on the Switch. Why would?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Perfectly. Why would you remove something from a football game that probably would work on the bloody calculator? Let's be honest.
Oh, good news! It releases today, so we can pick it up now if we want.
Pick it up.
In fact, I can see it advertised right in front of me on my PlayStation. I'm looking at it.
That as well.
But apparently they've improved the AI on it.
So instead of kicking a ball out of the goal, it kicks them into the goal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only two options. I mean, I do like the glitches where the characters all start like fumbling around, like they just have like no weight. I will admit, I do laugh at that quite often because it's quite funny. That's not a dig on FIFA. That's just a dig on glitches.
Yeah, glitches. Sometimes are what make a game a game.
Yeah.
I'm quite excited to see any glitches in Far Cry 6, to be honest. I hope it's not polished. That's sort of why I like Ubisoft games, because they feel unpolished a bit.
Yeah, they feel like a load of jank, but like good jank.
Yeah, that's some good jank. New films as well coming out this month. Main ones: Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Did you watch the first one?
I haven't watched the first one, and I completely forgot they were making another one. Until you said it today.
That's fair enough. It's I've seen the first one. It's I think you have to have a really specific taste for that sort of movie. And what I've heard, this is exactly the same, but turned up a bit more. But it's got 60% on Rotten Tomatoes and 86% audience score, apparently.
On IMDb on the second one.
Sorry?
Oh, sorry, yeah. I forgot. I thought you meant 86 was on a different site.
Oh, no, Rotten Tomatoes, audience score.
Oh, how Rotten Tomatoes works. I don't really trust either.
No. No Time to Die.
Which I've heard good things about.
James Bond, yeah?
Yeah, James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently that's... Well, it's already out, but it says 8th of October on here, but I guess that's for USA or something.
Probably, yeah.
And that's got 84% on the tomato meter, but no audience score yet.
Yeah, I'm really happy to see it, 'cause I really do like James Bond films.
Yeah.
But most of them. I thought Spectre was probably the worst James Bond film out of the entire saga.
Yeah.
That's not including the original Casino Royale from the early 60s, which is a thing that nobody needs to be.
Well, the Sean Connery James Bond's a bit, obviously, because there was different social things back then that were acceptable that aren't now.
Well, the original Casino Royale didn't have Sean Connery, it was someone else, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the James Bond before the first one, I think it was 1961. It's quite rubbish.
Wait, so is there one with him in it and one before? I swear he's in Casino Royale. I don't know.
Casino Royale is Daniel Craig. The last one was made.
Yeah.
But there's a Casino Royale basically years and years back before.
Yeah, I knew that. I just thought it was Sean Connery in it.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, you learn something new sometimes every day.
The only other James Bond I haven't seen is Never Say Never Again, which I heard isn't good anyway. And it's not an official James Bond film.
Oh, I was going to say, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's not official. It's got Sean Connery in it, but this was made back in the 80s when he hadn't been Sean Connery since 1971.
He hadn't been Sean Connery. Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't been Sean Connery since then.
Yeah.
No known fact.
Whatever films. Halloween Kills, which is the next Halloween film. I haven't seen the other one yet, or the other ones in the 80s. So. Dune. Again, I haven't seen the 80s version of that film.
Dune is based off a book, I believe, but the Dune film that's coming out is not related it's not related to the Dune film in the 80s, as in this is a complete fresh start.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to watch the old one, or nor does anyone, because apparently it isn't that good anyway, the original one.
Okay, that's fair enough then.
From what I've heard.
Yeah, probably not. I've got a true or false quiz we could do. It's only got 10 questions. I don't know the answers. I haven't done it, but I thought we could give it a go, see what we get.
Let's do this.
Okay, the first one, question 1 out of 10. Humans can catch warts from toads.
That seems like an obvious question, doesn't it? Because
Possibly.
I've always had that. So I'm going to say false because it seems too easy to be true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because I know you can catch, like, things from animals.
I'm going to say false.
Okay, I'll do false as well. Let's see. Yeah, it's false. Okay.
No, I always thought it was true.
What? A tsunami wave can travel the speed of a jet. I mean, how fast can a jet go? I don't
know. I mean,
possibly.
We can't really say for both because we've not really seen.
I mean, I've seen jets fly, but yeah. I haven't seen tsunamis coming towards me.
I haven't seen a tsunami race a jet.
No. I'm going to say yes, because I feel like it's one of those things where it looks like it's going slow, but from a distance,
I think it's like a volcano lava. Like, it always looks slow, but it's actually quite fast. You can't outrun a volcano.
Yeah, like ash and that. Yeah. That. Right, I'm going to put true. Yeah, it's true. Okay.
Oh.
It can move that fast. The snow on Venus is metal. I feel like it could be,
But 3 true questions in a row?
I mean, the first one was false.
Oh, no, false. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I'm going to say true.
Yeah, it feels like one of those,
feels buoyancy, and I hope
planet
it is.
with weird atmosphere. Yeah, it's true. Has metal snow. God.
I know there's a planet that rains glass.
Yeah, that's probably like, I don't know, Saturn or something. I don't know. I don't know.
It's planet quite far out. It's in our solar system.
Oh, right. Okay. Cows can walk downstairs, but not up them. I feel like they can't do either. I mean, they probably could with a lot of struggling.
Can't walk.
I'm going to say false, personally.
I'm going to say true, but you click the false answer because we can only pick one.
Yeah, it's false. It's false.
I said false.
Yeah, I know you did. All right. I said true, but I said I'll go with your instincts, not mine.
Yeah.
While sleeping, you cannot smell anything. I mean, I know you can hear things in your sleep, because sometimes you hear something in real life and it happens in the dream, doesn't it?
I'm going to say false on that principle.
Okay, so you cannot smell anything. Let's say false. Oh no, it's true. You cannot smell anything in your sleep, apparently. Damn. Okay.
I'm going to prove them wrong.
Okay, start sniffing while you're sleeping. The shortest war in history only lasted for 52 minutes. I feel like this is true. Yeah.
I remember hearing it.
Yeah. Oh, it's false.
What? I heard this. I swear I've heard something like along the lines where it was. I think it was.
I thought I heard this too.
British colony waged war on England. So the English colony troops was already there, so they basically just bombarded the Capitol building, and they surrendered within a couple minutes.
Unless it was like shorter or longer than 52 minutes by only a minute or something.
Maybe I'm mistaken. That's probably what was happening. I'm thinking of a different one that was shorter or something.
We'll have to look it up.
Yeah, because I remember being taught this through history channels, schools, history TikToks.
Yeah.
I've had this thing many times, so maybe I'm thinking of a different one completely.
Oh, yeah.
Unless everyone's lying to me.
They all lie to you just so you get this quiz wrong.
That's all right.
If you swallow gum, it can stay in your body for 3 years.
False.
I thought it was 7 years, wasn't it? Like, it can stay like a long time.
It's just I heard it's just a rumor.
Okay, yeah, it's false. So I don't know if that's longer or shorter.
It just passes through your body normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, because I remember when I was younger, I had, the Hubba Bubba chewing gum?
Yeah.
And you could get the really thick ones.
Oh, yeah.
I accidentally I did it twice in a row. I chewed one, and I just naturally swallowed it, and I was like panicking, because I was like, I don't know, 10 or something. And I was like, oh, I'm going to die. And then I did it again with the one I had afterwards, and then I was like, oh, fuck, I'm so dead.
This is it for me.
This is it?
Like writing in the will.
Right. You can have my, the change in my piggy bank, Dad.
10,000 in here? Stolen from your wallet.
Oh. Snakes can predict earthquakes.
I know cows can predict rainy weather. Something like that. So I'm going to say true based on that type of thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Cows sit down. Yeah, cows sit down before it starts raining, so that's my theory.
Yeah, it's true. Awesome.
Nice.
Lightning never hits the same place twice. I mean, what if there's like a rod or something? You know, it could like hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say false. Yeah, it's false. Yeah, because I was going to say if there's like a giant metal rod, it would surely hit the same place twice.
You can literally watch a YouTube video of it's hitting the same place twice.
I mean, yeah. I mean, even if there's not like a rod or anything, there's still a chance it could.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just unlikely.
Yeah, it's very unlikely, but it could still happen. Only female mosquitoes bite. Oh, I feel like Dora would know this one. Dora, if you're listening, what is it? We can't hear you.
Whatever Dora's answer, that's what we put.
I can't remember if she's told me before. I'm gonna say.
I mean, a bit of not an odd fact. Just a random thing to say.
I mean, we
steaming and then randomly say. By the way,
she gets bitten by mosquitoes a lot, so it's like. Okay, I'm gonna say true. Yeah, okay, it's only female mosquitoes that bite.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Weren't you listening?
We got 8 out of 10. 10.
Oh, have you done them all already?
The next test, we're not going to do this, but it just came up. The next test is, can you pass the sociopath test?
Yes.
Is that to prove if you're a sociopath or prove that you're not a sociopath? Okay.
Probably both.
I'm going to find out when the shortest war was, or what it was. What was the shortest? Shortest?
About 2 feet.
Okay, there was a conflict that lasted between 38 and 45 minutes between the United Kingdom and Zanzibar Sultan.
Yeah, that's the one I heard.
Right, okay.
Wait, how long was it in the question?
52 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was just the minutes that were wrong. Like, it was even shorter than that, so yeah. Oh.
Okay, I was just mistaken because I'm an idiot.
I mean, it's not something you would just remember, I guess.
My entire reputation was based on if I can remember that.
The last 2 facts I have are animal-based.
Nice.
Noises. Okay, for all you cat lovers out there, check the back paws because apparently they have fewer toes on their back paws, which I didn't know. So if you have a cat near you, check its paws. You'll find out. Yeah. Like most 4-legged mammals, they have 5 toes on the front, but their back paws only have 4. Oh, so it's not just cats that this can be for. It's like a lot of mammals, apparently.
I've got my dog.
And, well, this one's about rats. So, Grumpy, if you're listening, Grumpy is one of our viewers on Twitch. Humans aren't the only animals that dream. Studies have indicated that rats dream about getting food or running through mazes. Most mammals go through REM sleep. What's REM sleep? Isn't it like...
It's the type of sleep. Like, your sleep has different cycles. So, like, REM is, I think, the stage where you start dreaming.
Yeah. Isn't it like the deepest sleep? Or is it like between deep and like awake?
I think it's one of those two.
Yeah. The cycle in which dreams occurs. Oh yeah, it just literally said it afterwards.
I know.
What's REM sleep? Answers it right after I ask you.
I know dogs can get stressed in the same way humans can, and dogs can also stay awake up at night thinking about like problems. So, your dogs have issues going on as well. Their taxes overdue, stuff like that.
I mean, sometimes dogs, you look at them, they just look so fed up and done.
My dog's like that lately.
They just like huff all the time. It's like, oh god.
I used to just go randomly.
Yeah.
People would always think, "Oh, what's wrong? What are you up to? Like, what's going on now?" I'm just like, just breathing out.
Yeah, because I used to think that of you sometimes.
No, I was just breathing out. That's just how I.
I used to hear you do it over like PS chat, and I'm like, oh, wonder if they're okay.
No, I just be breathing out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just like, I don't know why.
Just sound fed up, but you're just breathing out. Yeah, I've done it before, but I do it, and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I was just exhaling my breath from my lungs." Yeah. I mean,
lungs from my air.
Lungs from your air. Call back to last week's podcast. Yeah, that's all the points I had, to bring up on this podcast, and we've hit the half an hour mark, and it felt a lot smoother than last week.
Yeah, it's a lot smoother.
Less pauses and stuff.
I mean, I currently have a cold, so I'm kind of just like powering through it a little.
Oh, you don't sound too bad for it though.
What was it?
Sorry, I mean, yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. Do you have any anything else to say before we wrap it up?
I mean, I know there's probably not a thing you put in the end, probably. So I should have said earlier, but there is a trailer for the new Zombies map.
Oh yeah. I saw it. It does look good.
I saw bits of it.
Yeah. That's coming this week, isn't it? Well, next week.
Oh, 5 days. I think it's coming out.
Yeah, I think it drops next Thursday.
Other than that, I mean, I had a huge tech issue yesterday that wasted 3 hours of my life.
Oh. What was that?
Well, I was trying to get the Dog 2 episode onto my laptop so I can do the editing.
Yeah.
Just everything went wrong, so I was just like, screw this, I'm not going to do it.
For those of you who don't know, and that's basically everyone but me, Ham's trying to make a Dog 2 YouTube poop, but can't download the full episode to make it, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, you can just... I mean, yeah, the easiest way is just, I guess, to get random clips from different episodes.
I was planning to do a full episode, not like a full-length episode, but, have the 4 episodes to do it, but I guess I could just do random clips, which is annoying, because, like, I don't know, it shouldn't be that hard.
No, it shouldn't be, but apparently,
I even tried to screen share my phone to my tablet. Apparently, Google no longer has a screen sharing app. Sometimes this doesn't work for Google. Okay, screen share my laptop to my tablet. Microsoft removed the screen sharing app for no given reason. I even went into a YouTube comment section where they're saying how to fix it. I went, yeah, they don't have it. The YouTube commenter replied instantaneously, even though the video was 2 years old, which is cool. Saying, yeah, they just removed it like this month, and was like, of course they did.
That video is basically pointless then.
The video's pointless, but he didn't know that until I commented it. He was like, oh shit, yeah.
That's a shame.
It wasn't his fault. He just found out when I was like, it's not working.
It's not working anymore. Your tutorial is useless. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nothing worked. So I was just like, I'm just 3 hours are wasted of my life. I'm just going to watch YouTube videos and wish I was doing something else.
Yeah, I do that. I'm just like, oh, God, it's nothing. There's no point. I'll just watch YouTube and forget about everything.
I did play World War II Zombies up until like midnight.
Oh, cool. Did you get far?
Got to around 38, but I was watching 2 streams basically while doing it. So sometimes pause the game for like an hour, for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Watch a bit of the stream.
Carry on.
The stream will still be going on while I was playing. It was that guy's stream and the Greenest Dragon stream.
Yes. If you haven't heard of them, you should follow that one guy on Twitch. I'll put like these links down in the description on YouTube and anywhere else, I guess. And the Greenest Dragon.
It was a funny clip that happened
them.
in the Greenest Dragon one as well, which made me laugh.
Yeah.
Because they had the sexy sax sound effect.
Oh yeah.
And someone played the wow sound effect. Then I played the sexy sax sound effect. But it glitched and just did the wow sound effect again.
Oh.
And he was confused, so he was trying to set up, like fix it.
Yeah.
And then at full volume it played again, startling him. Like 10 minutes later, but he pressed it again to make sure if it worked.
Yeah.
So as soon as it finished playing, it played again, but loud again.
Just ear rape.
Yeah, so it was the second sexy sax sound effect. It was quite funny. I was like, all I did was want to play some funny music.
Just destroyed the stream.
Yep.
And his ears. Anyway, well, I think that's the end of this podcast, I suppose.
It's the end of the world.
End of the world, I guess. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode, everyone. You can always email in for the next episode any questions or funny stories or anything we can read out next podcast. Email at crimhampodcast@gmail.com. And we'll be recording, obviously, the next episode next week. We're going to try and make this a weekly thing if possible. I'll try and edit this one today and upload it today if I can.
And I'll bug you until you do it.
Oh, please don't. Hey. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. And have a good week.
Stay happy.
Stay. I need to think. Stay dandy.
Yeah.